Harare, Reuters, his wife is a beauty queen, his troops unseated Zimbabwean leader Robert Mugabe, and his motorcade is fit for a president. General Constantino Chiwenga, head of the armed forces until earlier this month, is on a roll. On December 15 his 10-vehicle convoy, complete with soldiers toting AK-47 assault rifles, roared into a congress of the ruling ZANU-PF party. It was one of several displays of power by Zimbabwe Euro trademark's generals since they helped oust Mugabe, the Southern African National Euro trademark's ruler of 37 years, on November 21. Ostensibly Chiwenga, 61, is subordinate to the veteran politician who replaced Mugabe as president, Emmerson Mnangagwa, nicknamed the Crocodile. Mnangagwa, 75, was sworn in on November 24 and promised to hold elections in 2018. But since Mugabe was deposed and Mnangagwa installed, moves by senior military men have suggested the president is the junior partner in an army-dominated administration. Following a month of speculation about his role in Mnangagwa Euro trademark's government, Chiwenga was named vice president on December 23. He was also appointed defense minister on December 29, so retaining control of the military. That perception of Mnangagwa Euro trademark's disempowerment is buttressed by reports seen by Reuters from inside Zimbabwe Euro trademark's Central Intelligence Organization, CIO. Euro generals have tasted power and they are not willing to let it go. Euro reads one intelligence report, dated November 29. Euro they want to enjoy the fruits of removing Mugabe from power. Euro. Another report, from November 22, described the backroom negotiations to form a post-Mugabe government. Euro Chiwenga is the one going to have final say as power is in his hands. He is now the most feared man in government and party as well as the whole country. Euro it said. The documents reviewed by Reuters are the latest installments in a series of hundreds of intelligence reports the news agency has seen from inside the CIO dating back to 2009. Reuters has not been able to determine their intended audience, but the documents cover every aspect of Zimbabwean political life over the last 8 years: Mugabe, the top echelons of his ZANU-PF party, the military, opposition parties and the white business community. In the dying days of Mugabe Euro trademark's regime, the CIO Euro, the principal organ of Mugabe Euro trademark's police state Euro, split into two factions. One served the interests of Mnangagwa, the other those of his main political rival, Grace Mugabe, the presidential Euro trademark's 52-year-old wife, according to several Zimbabwean intelligence sources. Much of the content of the CIO reports has turned out to be correct, including an intelligence finding reported by Reuters in September that the army was backing then Vice President Mnangagwa to take over from Mugabe. Army spokesman Overson Mugwaizi did not respond to requests for comment on behalf of Chiwenga. However, a senior general appointed to Mnangagwa Euro trademark's post-Mugabe cabinet, Air Force Chief Perance Shirai, said there was nothing wrong in having military men in government. Euro who says military people should never be politicians. Euro he told reporters at a lunch to celebrate the Cabaneta Euro trademark's inauguration on December 4. Euro I am a Zimbabwean. A Euro trademark VE got every right to participate in the country. Euro trademark's politics. Euro. Mnangagwa did not reply to an interview request for this article and his spokesman, George Charamba, did not respond to a request for comment. Mnangagwa Euro trademark's lawyer, Edwin Manikai, said the president wanted to Euro work with anybody who adds value to the economy. Euro in line with the new leader Euro trademark's stated desire to halt Zimbabwe Euro trademark's precipitous economic decline under Mugabe. Euro democratic correction. Euro. Mugabe Euro trademark's removal started with soldiers entering Harare on November 14 and announcing in the early hours of November 15 that they had taken control. Military vehicles took to the streets and gunfire and explosions were heard in parts of the capital. Euro is not a military takeover of government. Euro said General Sibusiso Moyo, reading a statement on TV. The generals dubbed their project or Operation Restore Legacy they called the move democratic correction against a 93-year-old leader whose decisions, they alleged, were being manipulated by an ambitious wife half his age. Reuters was unable to contact Grace Mugabe for comment. Since his appointment, Mnangagwa has promised to rebuild relations with the West, to protect foreign investors and to hold elections. I intend, nay, am required, to serve our country as the president of all citizens, regardless of color, creed, religion, tribe, or political affiliation he said after being sworn in. The voice of the people was the voice of God But for many Zimbabweans, actions speak louder than words. On December 4, Mnangagwa appointed Shirai, the Air Force chief, to the post of Minister of Agriculture. Moyo, the general who had announced the military trademark's intervention, became foreign minister. Mnangagwa has got the reins, but he cannot operate outside the generals that put him in office said Martin Rupaya, a Zimbabwean professor at the University of South Africa in Pretoria and an expert on the Zimbabwe military. On December 6, Foreign Minister Moyo publicly overruled Finance Minister Patrick Chinamasa, a civilian lawyer, as he outlined the financial terms of a Chinese loan for Harare Airport. You should tell the reporters not to include the terms Moyo told Chinamasa, wagging his finger at him, and the reporters gathered at the Finance Ministry for the announcement. Chinamasa said the incident was the result of a misunderstanding and did not reflect military muscle flexing. Moyo did not respond to a request for comment. Ever since a guerrilla war against colonial Britain and white minority rule in the 1960s and 1970s, Zimbabweans have been used to the army and intelligence services playing a covert role in politics. But to many Zimbabweans, the appointment of military men to the cabinet was a shock. The opposition movement for democratic change reminded the ruling party in a statement on December 18 that members of the security services are bound by the constitution not to operate as political activists of any political party. Tendai Biti, finance minister in a 2009 to 2013 unity government, expressed concern at obvious militarization of the Zimbabwean state. You cannot make a direct transition from the barracks to public office. We believe citizens should have that right to choose their representatives, he said. International Crisis Group analyst Piers Pigo said the deployment of serving senior military officers removes the last pretense of non-military bias in Zimbabwe trademark's politics. This is vintage wine in a camouflage decanter. America and China. If there were overt military rule, it could complicate Mnangagwa trademark's efforts to get Zimbabwe trademark's economy back on its feet, some Western diplomats say. Since the seizure by the Mugabe regime of thousands of white-owned commercial farms after 2000, Zimbabwe trademark's GDP has almost halved and the banking system has endured a meltdown that saw inflation top out at 500 billion% in 2008. To kickstart growth, Mnangagwa will need to clear $1.8 billion of arrears with multilateral lenders such as the World Bank. He will also have to attract private investors. These things don't trademark happen overnight, and they have to really show they will implement what they say they will do. That is key, said Christian Beds, the Zimbabwe representative of the International Monetary Fund. Britannia trademark's Foreign Secretary, Boris Johnson, told Reuters on November 29 that Britain could extend a bridging loan to help Zimbabwe clear World Bank and African Development Bank arrears, but such support would depend on democratic progress. U.S. Ambassador Harry Thomas avoided the term to describe Mugabe trademark's overthrow, referring to it as a military intervention. Thomas said Mnangagwa trademark's administration should be judged by its performance, most notably whether it manages to hold credible elections next year. He was speaking on December 6, 2 days after the cabinet was sworn in. China too is an interested party. It has significant investments and loans outstanding in Zimbabwe and long ties to Mugabe, Mnangagwa, and Chiwenga. In early November, After Mugabe had sacked Mnangagwa for plotting against him, Mnangagwa met Chiwenga in China, said two sources familiar with the general Euro trademark S movements. Chiwenga also met Chinese Defense Minister Chang Wankan, and the pair even discussed tactics to be used in the coup, according to two sources familiar with the talks. Beijing did not respond to a request for comment. Its foreign ministry has previously described Chiwenga Euro trademark S visit as a Euro-e normal military exchange mutually agreed upon by China and Zimbabwe a Euro. Speaking at a signing ceremony for the Harare airport loan in December, Chinese Ambassador Huang Ping said China Euro trademark S government would a Euro continue to support the Zimbabwean government in their economic development a Euro. Golfing General. For Chiwenga, quitting as Armed Forces Chief on December 18 was the first time he had stepped out of uniform in more than 4 decades. An ethnic Kernga like Mnangagwa, Chiwenga joined Mugabe a Euro trademark S Chinese-backed Zanla guerrilla army in the early 1970s. He received his training in Mozambique, where he learned Portuguese, as well as in Tanzania and China. As part of Mugabe a Euro trademark S close protection unit in Mozambique, Chiwenga had regular exposure to Zimbabwe a Euro trademark S fiercely intellectual future leader, from whom the soldier acquired a respect for education and a keen nose for politics, according to a senior regional intelligence source who knows Chiwenga. After independence in 1980, Chiwenga managed to thrive in the dangerous world of Zimbabwe a Euro trademark S security forces. According to a 2014 domestic media report of his divorce settlement with his first wife, Jocelyn, he owned, among other things, properties in Harare a Euro trademark S exclusive Borrowdale Brook neighborhood, an apartment in Malaysia, a safari company, a fleet of luxury vehicles and a jewelry collection that included 40 gold watches, 45 sets of diamond earrings and a tiara. Chiwenga has not commented on the report, which Reuters was unable to verify independently, and an army spokesman did not respond to a request for comment. Asked about the report, Chiwenga Euro trademark S ex-wife Jocelyn said, "A Euro you seem to have all the information already, so what more do you want, A Euro?" Chiwenga Euro trademark S name has been linked to several of the darkest chapters of Zimbabwe Euro trademark S history. In 2003 he, Mnangagwa and Mugabe were among 77 Zimbabweans sanctioned by the United States for allegedly undermining a Euro democratic processes a Euro and causing a Euro a politically motivated violence a Euro in elections the previous year. Mugabe a Euro trademark S administration denied committing human rights violations and rejected the sanctions as an example of international bias against his rule. Chiwenga was also a senior figure in the western region of Matabeleland in 1983 during the so-called Gukuraindi massacres, in which the Army Euro trademark S North Korean trained 5 Brigade cracked down on supporters of Mugabe Euro trademark S Liberation War-era rival, Joshua Komu. An estimated 20,000 ethnic Ndeb, including women and children, were killed. Chiwenga was not directly involved, but as commander of one brigade in the city of Bulawayo, he provided a Euro logistical support a Euro to the operation, according to the 2017 book Kingdom, Power, Glory by Australian researcher Stuart Doran that draws on recently declassified diplomatic and defence archives. Shirai, now Minister of Land and Agriculture, was 5 Brigade Euro trademark S commander at the time. Mnangagwa was Minister of State Security. In a 2016 interview with Britannia Euro trademark S New Statesman magazine, Mnangagwa dismissed allegations he was a Gukuraindi a Euro or enforcer a Euro, saying these were smears peddled by political opponents. An army spokesman did not respond to a request for comment by Chiwenga or Shirai about their role in Gukuraindi. As career military officers, they have rarely given interviews and are not known to have commented on the massacres. Chiwenga was head of the army in 2008 when troops removed thousands of artisanal miners from the Kyodzwe diamond fields in the eastern district of Marange. Before the army moved in, Marange had been open to small-scale local operators. According to Human Rights Watch, at least 200 people were killed, and the army then went on to use forced child labor and torture in running the fields for its own benefit. An army spokesman did not respond to a request for comment. In Mnangagwa, most of whose career has also been spent in security or intelligence, Chiwenga has a formidable rival. But, at 14 years Mnangagwa Euro trademark S Junior A Euro Chiwenga has time to play the long game for himself and his comrades in arms. A Euro or ETH generals want Mnangagwa to run for 1 or 2 terms before handing over to Chiwenga A Euro. The November 29 intelligence report reads. A Euro or ETH want Chiwenga to be in power for 2 terms before handing over to the next general to be announced. A Euro.